Welcome to Wanna Bet, the daily gambling game show that takes betting seriously, but not much else. Get our favorite plays on the totals, sides, props, exotics, and futures to jump on now.
So let's get it started with Jason and Ben. Let's get it started with Jason and Ben. Let's get it started with Jason and Ben. Subject som kräver konsoldater konsolferino. Let's get it started with Jason and Ben. Let's get it started with Jason and
Ben, I was sitting there through the warm-up and I'm like, let me get all these balanced. And then I'm like, let me get a little bit of this going with the crab mouths, and guess what happened? We lost the lobster. Cody's lobster went AWOL, but he's back. We got Jeff's lobster. We got Cody's lobster. We got Sean's lobster. A lot of lobster, a lot of lobster. It's a very special wanna bet here. It's a 3 lobster putting on the bib edition because we were up 7.6 units on this show yesterday. Frankly, much more on the Discord. So that's awesome. We were overdue for one. We missed a bib, as Cody pointed out last week. So we're back in real time, ready to go. This is the last Buzz Osborne edition of Wanna Bet, probably forever, Ben, because I don't think my wife's ever going to let me do this with my hair again. I think my midlife crisis is over. So it's going to be Hair Way to Steven tomorrow at 9 a.m. The traditional Ivy League number 3. Ivy League is just parted that way. Number 3 razor, everything off. I don't need to go any shorter than 3. And I know you've got a haircut tomorrow, Beltway Ben. You're much more religious about that than I am. Every 3 weeks, right?
A little bit more.
Mom runs a tight ship. Mama Hall. Every 2 or 3 weeks, son, go cut your hair. Like
yeah, she does get on me. She does get on me. Once I move out, I'll still be getting texts like, "Hey, you're getting a haircut."
Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. If you know, you know. So there's a lot going on here, Beltway Ben. We crushed it last night. The only bet I missed on this show are SFA/JFA Lumberjacks. Ben, we jumped it at 7.5 in the Discord and we made money for our friends there. It got to 8.5 here. I still liked it. Obviously didn't like it as much. So that one's counting against my record here. Everything else crushed. Look, we got the rebound parlay at 570 in real life on the Discord. Come around to the show the next day, it's 508. Still really like it, but that's losing a lot of value there. True story, Beltway Ben. Last night, Lauren's trying to get an Irish passport, actually Irish passports for the whole family. It's a big process. And we've got an old printer, all right? Our old brother printer's falling apart. So she needed to have like a really good high quality print of her license, both sides, and her existing passport. So I'm like, hey, I'll go to the Staples, get it done there. I got to go right past Belvedere Square. Sharky, instead of me making pasta or mom making pasta for dinner tonight, I know you like the wings from Pizza Trust. You want me to get you some wings there? He says, yeah. I go to Staples, bing, bam, boom. I go to Belvedere Square. Beltway Ben, do you know what establishment is right next to Pizza Trust? Do you know?
I do, but I can't. The lobsters.
Mason's Lobster Roll.
Mason's
Lobster is right there. So I don't say anything to anybody on the show. I don't put anything in the Discord. I don't even text you because you know I'm pretty superstitious.
Yes.
But I did go and chat the young. I didn't get a lobster roll because, hey, right now in my budget, we're being careful. You and I are going to get a lobster roll though. But I'm thinking if I get a lobster roll now and we come through tonight, I'm not going to have lobster 2 nights in a row. But right. I chat the young man up. You know what I mean? Hey, I really like your clam chowder, blah, blah. I made sure that I interacted with Mason's because I'm like, that's good karma.
Absolutely.
And then what happens, Ben? What happens in the rest of the story? Show the people what happens in the rest of the story.
And the rest of the story is right here.
Blammo! Blam, blam, blam. How about the Seattle Kraken? Should have been 3-0. We had a goal disallowed. It was truly offsides. I get it. It wasn't like a VAR situation. The one goal they handed to Carolina, I mean, they handed it to them. Terrible front crease turnover. Hey, Ottawa is at Seattle Saturday night in the NHL. I think that's a tough spot for the Senators. I like Eastern Conference teams at the Seattle Kraken. We like that a lot. Howard got a little sweaty. That Amen Thompson, Clint Capella rebounds prop, Beltway Ben, it hit. Capella hadn't played 7 minutes in the game yet, and the whole thing it hit. Amen got his 9 rebounds in the first half. Capella got 5 and 6 minutes in the first half. The game got close, which was great for you, Beltway Ben, because Şengün played a shitload. And then Capella finally comes in the third quarter and gets the other 2 rebounds we need literally in the first 45 seconds he's on the court. Like, freaking man, amen.
No. Yeah, no, I was happy that your parlay had cashed, and I'm like, all right, you know what? Şengün is cooked. It is what it is. We're going to lose the double-double. That's fine. He needs 5 in the fourth quarter. That's just not realistic. He's going to play. I told you guys he would play at least 5 minutes regardless of the score because that's how the minutes work. He did. But because the Wizards went on this bullish run, thank God we didn't play the spread. But the Wizards went on a run, get back in the game, and Şengün plays the entire fourth quarter, gets us well over. You know, if you didn't watch that game, you looked at the box score, you're probably like, oh, he got in 3 quarters. No, he got like
garbage
8
time.
boards. He had 8 boards in the fourth quarter to get us to the double-double. That was a great cash. Cleveland State, we cashed both team total and their money line. Şengün's assist was cooked. I wish we could have done Şengün double-double there, parlayed with Reed Shepherd double-double. That would have been fun. But no, with Cam Thomas, I wouldn't
have Amen Thompson double-double? Holy moly, that would have been.
No, that actually was good to think about how much you would have finished up there. But no, Cam Thomas, I gave him out expecting Giannis to be out. Like he has been, and Giannis was ruled to play. I knew we were screwed then. You can't go back at that point. And Cam Thomas played not many minutes, sucked when he was out there. Not on the banned list yet because I don't know what happens to him next year, but I won't be betting him again with the Bucks.
Yeah. So that was a fun night. And we got picks for you today. First, second, third down, 3 of our favorite plays of the day. Fourth down can get a little weird. Oh, yeah, and there's the Discord. Or you can go to my Twitter or Ben's Twitter. There's a link there. It's $39 a month. There's 30 days in a month. Do the math. We only go month to month. We don't want you committing money that you might want to spend elsewhere down the road to our Discord. There's no upsell. There's no 6 month. There's no 1 year. Month to month. It's what we do. We help people steer bets in real time. We give you lines as soon as we say them. All right, Ben, turn the page on yesterday. One other quick piece of accounting here. I made a few notes. I did mention that Tony Kornheiser called me twice the other day. This is classic old guy stuff, right? So he calls me twice during the show. I mention it. I call him back as soon as we get done the show. He picks up. He's like, yeah, I had a feeling you're going to call me. He's like, my dog walker is named Jason. I'm like, okay. And he's like me. Old people like to do voice to text. We like to tell our phone to do things. So he tells his phone, like voice to text, like set a reminder like I do to call Jason, meaning Jason, the dog walker, at like a certain time. You know what I mean? To make sure that he can walk the dogs today. The phone calls me. He looks at it, realizes he calls the wrong Jason. He asks the phone to do it again. The phone calls me again. But we will be talking some gambling tomorrow on the Kornheiser Show on Wednesday. Like I told you, want to bet, we're going to, even though it's not football season, and I'll be talking some football news and stuff I'm running at Sports Boom and other places, but we will be talking some gambling with Kornheiser tomorrow. So, yeah, that's what old people do, Beltway Ben. And then we blame our phones. We blame our phones for everything.
I don't want to get there.
You do want to get there.
No.
What do you mean, no? I hope I die before I get old? No, you
No. I'm saying I don't want to get there in terms of technology understanding.
Oh, when you're my age, dude, I don't even now I do want to be dead by then. And I will be. Because I'm not, I mean, you're what? 24? So that's almost 30 years. Am I getting to 82?
Yeah, you're going to be a nice, happy old man.
I bet the under.
I bet the over. Happy old man.
I'll take 82. I'll take 80. You tell me I got 82. You tell me I got 30 years left. I'll take it. Right now.
You got
I would
more.
take it.
You got more.
Well, we'll debate that later. I guess it's time for the bets. I don't know where the hell I went. But yeah, dude, the world will be in 30 years. If there is still a world, it's going to be crazy. I guess you can't put Buzz Osborne up, can you? One last time.
I lost Buzz.
He's gone. Buzz is gone. All right.
For now.
Yeah, he'll show up on the Discord. Also, it's a good picture of Meaty on the Discord.
There is.
Doing his Beltway Ben put one of his bets in the Discord. I was like, bam, Meaty hiding out in Lauren's closet. There he is. We're on it. We jump right on the 365. All right.
I don't want to get to it. Someone commented JLC over 90.5. I'm taking the over as well.
Oh, look, if I'm willing to take 82, I'll sever a testy.
There's some good value.
Those last 8 years, though, what are they? What am I really, dude?
Hey, now there's some older people that
those
good.
last 8 years. I mean, a year is really worth what? 3 months at that point. Like, what am I even? I mean,
depends. There's some people who are living at that age,
playing the pickleball and stuff.
Yeah, we could play pickleball. I play pickleball.
I'll play. So when you're 50, you'll play pickleball with my 80-year-old ass. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely. Yeah, keep you active at an old age.
Like again, sign me up for it. All right. Look, Liverpool at Wolves. We're going to lay the 1 plus 183 at the bet 365. Asian markets, if they win by 1, we push. Wolves are playing their best football of the season, but so are Liverpool. I kind of feel like that was Wolves Super Bowl beating Villa the other day. Wet, soggy pitch. That takes a lot out of your legs. Wolves squad size and rotation is going to be a problem here. Okay, they beat a team that might be going to Europe. Are they going to do it twice in a row? I know they've been getting points from people. Are they going to do it here? They hadn't won at home all year until they beat Villa. You're telling me they're going to get points in 2 straight at home? I think not. I'm hoping Mo Salah is not even in the lineup for Liverpool today. Liverpool still scare me in the back. I still don't think they truly have a right back. I'm going to be really interested to see Haaland in this World Cup because Virgil van Dijk might be like quasi cooked. But today against Wolves, he might be good for a head ball off a corner. I like what Ekitike looked like over the weekend. Liverpool scoring 5 against West Ham. Didn't give it out on the show. Didn't even give it out in the Discord. Did have it as part of a parlay. I have hit a couple times away from the show recently with Liverpool, and I like this spot. I'm hoping Liverpool doesn't finish in the top 4 because we faded them. We got the plus 250 on them to miss the Champions League. But I think they're going to win 2-0, 3-1 today.
Yes, for me, first down, we are going to play Jackson State on the money line in a matchup with Arkansas Pine Bluff. Home game for Jackson State here. And things have been ugly for Jackson State, right? Coming into the year as the odds-on favorite to win it after what they did last season. And it hasn't gone that way. Bethune-Cookman will win the conference. And if you guys read what we wrote on Hoops HQ, that was our pick. Yep. They're going to win the conference. You feel good about Bethune-Cookman right now. But still, I've had some success in the SWAC. We know the Missouri Valley State stories. And just kind of laughing at them being one of the worst teams of all time. But they have won a few games, like 2 of their last 4, I believe. But no, staying away from them. We're going to Jackson State here. Jackson State, home game. It's got to be a get-right spot. They've lost 4 in a row. They're not playing great basketball, but it's not injuries. Like, they haven't lost anybody, to be quite honest with you. They just have not played as well. Their last win was against the best team in the conference in Bethune-Cookman at home. Now, their last 3 losses have all been on the road, away from home, and they have not played well away from home all year long, to be quite honest with you, including the last time they matched up with Arkansas Pine Bluff where they lost by 20-plus points. That was on the road, though. If you go back to January when they were playing much better basketball, they were not losing at home. They lost just 1 game at home in that month. I think they're going to be able to get right here. They just need to score some points, right? That's really what we need here in this type of matchup against Arkansas Pine Bluff, who's been able to score with the best of them this year. And I think at home, the way Jackson State has played, I'm confident they'll get there. Their last few games, right, 76 in an overtime, 65 before that, 57 against Texas Southern, who's really turned it on down the stretch. At home, I think we could see them score 75 to 80-plus points and get a win here, a needed win at that. So give me Jackson State on the money line at minus 115.
Sweet. Second down for me. Let's stay in the college hardwoods. Our Seahawks bounce back here. Did they hurt us against College of Charleston Monday night? They did. But guess what? The Elon Mudskippers ain't College of Charleston. Wilmington at Elon. Elon had a superpower early in the season, and we were riding it. Elon's offensive efficiencies were off the charts. Early in tournament play, everything wasn't over. Guess what? They kind of got figured out. They don't shoot the 3 ball all that well. They could never play defense, and now they're not scoring either. This is a bounce-back spot for UNC Wilmington. It's not a lot of travel. They stay in-state. And they're fighting for a 1 seed now with Charlotte Charleston that looked like they had wrapped up all season. The first meeting, our Seahawks won 65-54. Yeah, Elon scored 54 in that one. We've got the number 2 3-point shooting team in the CAA versus the number 11 3-point defense. Elon cannot win on the boards at all. They got killed on the boards the first meeting. They're going to get killed on the boards this meeting. Wilmington has been covering like a demon up until that College of Charleston's game. How about the Mudskippers? Well, they're 1-6 against the spread their last 7 at home. They have lost 6 of their last 7 outright, most of those by double digits, and they've covered just 2 of their last 8 overall. So we like Wilmington to smash a little bit tonight. And then we've got a parlay here, money line parlay. Miami of Ohio. We think they win. Maybe they don't cover. We expect them to win at home against Toledo, knowing that I guess they're sort of like around, like, I guess historically, Ben, no team that's had 28 or 29 D1 wins has ever not made the field. So, like, if I know that, they know that. You know what I mean? They want to win as many games as they can so that if, God forbid, it falls off in the tournament, hey, we're going to be the guys who won 29 times in the regular season against D1 teams, and we don't get in. The crowd will be nuts. They just survived a close one the other night, won but didn't cover. We think they beat Toledo. They won the first meeting 87-73. We've been riding Dayton a lot. We are going to be looking at Dayton odds to maybe win that tournament. Dayton's playing Richmond. Richmond's 2-9 in their last 11 games. I don't think it's a look-ahead spot for Dayton because they're fighting for positioning and seeding in the conference. And then look, Bucknell and Army is basically a pick'em. That is the round 1 of the Patriot League. That is at back Bucknell. We know that Army sucks. They split the regular season meetings, but we just think, look, we're trying to get a little value here. This one's a bit of a toss-up, but we think Bucknell's better than Army. We think Bucknell at home in a win-or-go-home situation wins. So plus 200. Redbirds, whatever the hell Bucknell is, and the Flyers.
Second down, we're going to stick to what Jason was talking about there with Miami of Ohio in that game. We're going to play the Toledo Miami of Ohio over 162.5 at -105. Pretty good value here for us. It's a really big number. And the last time they played, they did not get over this. They finished at 160, but that was a road game for Miami of Ohio. In their last 7 home games, Miami of Ohio has scored 85-plus points. 2 of those, they've scored 90-plus, and another 2, they've scored 100-plus. They are doing exactly what they want to do with scoring the basketball at home. On the road, it's been a little bit less. They've been more of a defensive, not muck it up, but just not scoring nearly as much, which we've seen with a lot of teams around the country. I like them in this spot to score a lot of points. Toledo averaging, 75 to 80 points in the, the last month, at least in February. I think here on the road, they could get us to 75 to 80. If they get 75, I have no issues thinking Toledo or Miami of Ohio will get us over. I quite honestly think they're going to score 90-plus points tonight. Last time, they scored 85, and that was just on the road. Miami of Ohio's offense is great. Jason just talked about them wanting to show what they can do. They're going to have to play Akron again. That scares me for them. If they match up in that conference tournament, I'll be quite honest with you, as big of Miami of Ohio people as we are, I probably will lean Akron in that spot with their offense. But here in this spot, you're going to have to win your last 2. If they win their last 2, they're in.
You can't. Come on.
No. That would be a travesty for I don't think they're going to roll things and win a bunch of games, but they just deserve to be in because of how they're winning. You can't fault them for beating who they play in today's college basketball.
You really want to see the 7th best freaking SEC team
or ACC? Yeah,
come on, come on.
No, and that 7th best ACC or SEC team was scared to play Miami of Ohio because they don't want to mess up things during the early season non-conference schedule. So as long as they win their last 2, I think they'll be fine. And tonight, I just think they're going to put it on offensively. They should get us 85 to 90 points, and I think that'll be enough for Toledo to get us where we need.
Zite, can you pull up Coolio? Coolio.
What is it?
You know how you pulled up Buzz Osborne that time?
Yeah.
Can you pull up Coolio and put me side by side Coolio?
I don't know if I can do
I
that.
think that's. What do you mean? If you found Buzz Osborne, you can't.
Buzz Osborne was on a different type of.
You're Beltway F and Ben, first of all.
Yeah.
So, what was Buzz Osborne on?
Buzz Osborne was on a different software.
No.
Yes.
It was before we went to. It was.
Yeah,
we were still with the corporate overlords.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, positive.
You're sure. You know.
I'm 100% sure.
Bummer. Right now, I'd say the comp for me is Coolio. Third down. This is Mr. Wendell, right? Are you okay? I always give you things and I throw things at you, and 99% of the time, I know you will not like it. So okay, you put up. So we're going to the NBA. We're fading the Wizards on the boards again. Ben said the Wizards last night against the Rockets. Thank God they gave their all. They made that a game until it was late, which allowed the Şengün to cash and some of our friends in the Discord to cash on some things that they put together watching the game with us. Boy, I don't know about the Wizards' legs tonight, and I really like Wendell Carter Jr. to get at least 10 rebounds. So there's you didn't put it up there. There we go. Plus 167 is the best odds. I believe that was at the DraftKings. Have you ever heard the song Mr. Wendell? Mr. Wendell, yeah. By Arrested Development? Who I'm pretty sure Arrested Development was on one of the first Lollapaloozas. I was talking about Lollapalooza earlier in the week. I'm pretty sure I saw Arrested Development at multiple Lollapaloozas. The same iteration of Lollapalooza. But we saw it in like New Jersey and I think like Arlington, Virginia. So you familiar with Arrested Development?
Yes.
Not the TV show, the hip hop artist.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Have you heard the song Mr. Wendell?
Yes.
So you know what I'm talking about.
No, I actually don't.
You're messing with me.
Yeah.
So come on, man. You're getting too good at lying to me. So you have no idea what I'm talking about. Because this I thought could actually be on your radar somewhere.
I might know some few of the songs I've heard them. I don't know what
Tennessee, take me to another place, take me to another time. Let me understand God's plan. I guarantee, I bet everything.
Don't bet everything ever. We don't tell people to do it here.
Double lobster roll. That if you listen to Mr. Wendell and you listen to Tennessee by Arrested Development, and we're going to say a scale of 1 to 10 lobsters, that you honestly would give both those songs at least 7 to 8 lobsters.
No, that's a strong grade.
It's a strong grade, but I feel pretty confident about it.
I don't know.
Can you take, I'm going to say these two songs combined, maybe 9.5 minutes. I feel like Tennessee might be kind of long.
Yeah, I'll get back to you for tomorrow.
Can you take 9.5 minutes out of, I know there's a lot going on at Beltway Bend Industries.
Sure.
And then tell us how many lobsters out of 10 you give those songs?
Tomorrow's episode.
I don't feel like we can give this away on the Discord. I feel like, because I don't want to know beforehand either. Like, right. I want to get your natural reaction. Bam, on here tomorrow.
Yeah.
Is that fair?
Yeah.
Arrested Development, Mr. Wendell in honor of Wendell Carter Jr., and Tennessee.
Sounds good.
That was their two big singles. I feel like you're going to say 9 for at least one of them.
I'm not going in closed-minded, but I don't think I would.
Watch the video, and you know what? Watch both videos. Can you just watch both videos? Because they're pretty good videos, and I think they will add to the. Yeah. Did I not even have to say that? Was that already automatic that you were just going to watch the video?
Yeah, I was going to look it up on YouTube, not Apple Music.
Gotcha. Okay. So Wendell Carter Jr., he's facing the Wizards, who suck. They're giving up 50 rebounds a game. How are those rebounds going to be divvied up? Well, in his last 4 games against the Wizards, Mr. Wendell has 12 rebounds or more in 2 of those 4. Over their last 10 games, the Washington Wizards are getting just 44% of all available rebounds, Beltway Bend. That is last in the NBA. The league average is 49%. They're well off. They're 10% off the league average. So that's significant. 27th in the league in offensive rebounding percentage, but where they really suck, last in the league in defensive rebound percentage. And that's where Mr. Wendell cleans up. And I'm looking at Mr. Wendell, and over the Magic's last 10 games, he's getting over 15% of all available rebounds. That is number 1 on the Magic, and it's not even all that close. We've seen routinely players with his kind of build, his kind of long levers, getting 9, 10 rebounds in the first half against the Wizards. Do I think he gets 12 or more? I do. But I was really comfortable with Mr. Wendell getting 10.
All right, third down for me. Stick to the same game as Jason. We're going to play Paolo Banchero over 14.5 rebounds and assists at minus 119. You look to the last time these teams matched up, Paolo didn't do much at all. I think he had 8. He had combined for 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Just didn't look very good. Anthony Black played in that game. Different type of spot. Paolo was going to be handling the ball a lot more. And even when Black's played, we've seen him have a few triple doubles. We've seen him get up to 10 assists before. And to be quite honest with you here, it wouldn't surprise me if we did get that triple double. We'll talk about that in a little while. But he's going to get 10 boards or 10 assists, in my opinion. I do think he finishes with the double double. And if that's the case, we just need 5. If it's only 10, 5 in the other way. Against the Wizards, you can do that. You can do it in 3 quarters. I don't know that they're going to be able to keep it close like they did against the Rockets last night, to be quite honest with you. That concerns me a little bit, but still, Paolo's an aggressive player. Paolo's a player who knows the back of it. Most of these guys know the back of their card. You know, I talk about a lot of these different guys. There are some dudes who I don't think pay much attention to, but like Jokic, as much triple doubles as he gets, I don't think Jokic gives 2 damns what his stats look like at the end of the night. He's more worried about his horses and everything else. But a lot of these guys care about what they're putting up numbers wise, and they're about to get paid big money and all of those things. And we saw a lot of talk about Paolo and if it's going to work in, you know, Orlando, and it's been ugly, but he's played better basketball. He's played more efficient. He's looked better on the
They've been
court.
good at home lately. They're starting to look like how they played at home in years past.
Right. And this is the time that they want to be good. I know we talked about that. This was right around when we started the show when they added, not around, but a few weeks after when they added Bane, saying this team could win the Eastern Conference. Could Cleveland fall off? Yes, Cleveland has fallen off, but Orlando had as well. They're getting hot at the right time. They're playing better basketball. Paolo can just keep it up. That's what they need. I think he'll be able to pick on the Wizards, both assists, rebounds, and probably points as well. I left that out just for this play, though, but I do lean him to go over that as well. So Paolo Banchero, over 14.5 rebounds, assists at minus 119.
I really wanted to give out another NBA play here, by the way, Ben, but I am not going for the okie doke. We got the Hornets minus 11 against Dallas. It's at 13 now. I'm not doing it, but we loved it at 11 on the
You gave it out. You gave it on the Discord at 11, right?
Yeah. Jumped it as soon as I saw it. The best value that was out there. It opened at 11 and a half at some places. It opened at 11 at 365, and we jumped it again. Now it's probably at 13. So I'm not giving it out. I'm just saying. Let's get weird, by the way, Ben. When I hear you talk about triple doubles, you know what I think about? The Lakers beat the Supersonics. Fourth and weird. Let's go to college lacrosse. Another battle of Charles Street / York Road / I don't know, Stevenson Lane. We've got Loyola, Maryland, Beltway Ben, right down the street from us, versus the team that's closest to me, the Towson Tigers. Towson was ranked higher coming into the season. Towson had more hype. I've watched both these teams play numerous times, even got to see a little bit of the second half of the Towson UMBC game from United Stadium the other night last week. I've seen them play common opponents like UMBC, like Hopkins. I've also talked to people who have kids on these teams and maybe some guys who coach some of these teams in high school. I feel like Loyola at minus 105 is more than live to win this thing at 6 o'clock at home on Charles Street this afternoon. Towson hasn't been, frankly, as good as I thought they would be. And I like what I've seen from Loyola. So we are rolling with the Greyhounds. Went to Loyola soccer camp pretty much all my life, probably, Ben. It was a great camp. We used to watch these old English football videos from the FA, Football Association, called Tactics and Teamwork. Some of them were like German and some of them were English. But the dude narrating them always had an accent. And when it would storm, because it's Baltimore in the summer, and it would thunderstorm and everybody had to get off the AstroTurf fields, we would go inside and we'd watch Tactics and Teamwork. Play the square ball, Ben. Square ball's your friend. Oh, yeah, speaking of square balls, let's get on the Everton Toffee, shall we? They're facing Burnley. JJ Watt's Burnley. Burnley had some bad calls go against them over the weekend against Brentford. They lost a heartbreaker. It seemed to take a lot out of them. They've got nothing to play for. They're going down to the championship. They don't have a lot of quality. They are 1-5-8 on the road, Beltway Ben, in the first half of games. Why do I bring that up? We like Everton to score in the first half and Everton to win the match, not first half money line. So this is Everton to score in the first half. Everton to win the match against Burnley, plus 110. Again, Burnley first half matches on the road this season. They've been leading at the half one time in 14 games. They've trailed at the half 8 times. We don't even really care about that. They've allowed 16 goals in the first half on the road. Okay, that's tied for the most in the Prem. We're looking at a Burnley team that for the season, full match on the road, Beltway Ben, 2 wins, 3 draws, 9 losses, 17 goals scored, 34 conceded. They've conceded the most goals in the Prem. Everton are in a posh side. They're not sexy. I don't like watching them play soccer at all. I really don't. Them, Arsenal, some teams are a hate watch. This will be a hate watch. Again, this match and the Liverpool match, Everton and Liverpool are blood rivals, by the way. You got the blue side of Liverpool and the red side. The Merseyside derby. These matches are on the Peacock and the USA cable network. We think Everton scoring the first 45. So it's kind of 4th and short because we need a goal in the first half. But then we also need Everton to win the match.
All right. 4th down. We're going to go 4th and long. It's a long shot, and then we do have a 4th and weird. The long shot. Paolo Banchero for a triple-double, and we're going to play this.
Oh, no, wait. Yeah, you're going a half unit, so I don't want to confuse anybody.
Yeah, we're playing this at a half
Choppy!
unit. Can't find Choppy now.
Choppy, R.I.P. Here, I'm moving him over. Look, watch. I'm moving him over to Ben's side. Oh, Choppy, where'd you go?
Oh, you went the wrong side. That's the wrong side.
Oh, I went the wrong way. Oh. Choppy, where'd you go? Woof, woof.
Oh, there Choppy is.
Choppy from the grave, baby. Choppy, you are eternal.
Always.
Love the Choppy.
Always. But no, we're playing a half unit on this. It's been a while since he's had a triple-double. The assists haven't come as much for him. But he's gotten close. He's gotten close. He finished with 8 in a bunch of games in January. He finished with 9 in a few of those games as well. This is a guy that is going to be facing a Wizards team, and you take triple doubles against the Wizards. You can blind bet them. I don't usually push blind betting, but to be quite honest with you, against the Wizards, if you take a guy for a triple double, you're going to be profitable in the year. You just got to find the right guy, and Paolo is the perfect fit. When you look at what the Magic do and their team and all of those things, Paolo is the guy to take if you think anybody will get there. He brings the ball up the court at times. I know Suggs assists are kind of, and quite honestly, by 4 p.m., I could be sending Suggs assists in the Discord. This is just a long shot play that we're playing at a half a unit, putting a few bucks on it. I think Suggs could have 6 assists and Paolo still pick up a triple-double against the Wizards. They're going to score a lot of points. They're going to be aggressive on the glass. Jason talked about it before with how they struggle on the glass. And yes, Wendell Carter should be able to get to 10, but I think Paolo can as well. When you look at their bigs and how many minutes Paolo plays. Again, the fourth quarter does scare me a little bit, but hopefully the Wizards keep up a fight and keep it close like they did yesterday. That would be fun for all of us. Like Paolo Banchero for a triple-double. And if he has, 29 and 8, I do think they're going to push for him to try to get him there. It's not something that he does every single game where he's fine missing one game. He hasn't done it since last year, this season, but last year on the calendar. So, I think there's going to be some opportunity for him in this matchup, and we'll see. It should be a fun watch. We're going to take Paolo Banchero for a triple-double at plus 1,800, and that's a half unit. Next play, we do have a fourth and weird. Let's bring the fourth and weird over. Looks like we lost.
Wonder
Jason.
what Sean K thinks about that triple double. Sean K, back from the Dairy Queen triple double.
He cosigns. Speaking of what he thinks, he cosigns. No, for me though, we're gonna go fourth and weird. Isaiah Joe over 11.5 field goals attempted, minus 115. Finished at 11 in a lot of games. With SGA out, he was shooting the ball a ton. He's an efficient scorer, not the chucker that we might want for this prop typically, but he's going to play 25 to 30 minutes.
Chuck you, Beltway Ben. Chuck you.
Yeah, we do.
You don't like Mr. Wendell? You don't like Tennessee? Chuck you.
We do like chuckers. That's one thing we like. If we can get 27 to 35 minutes from him, that would require this game stay somewhat close. And they're big favorites, but you don't have SGA. The Bulls offense has some firepower. Can they keep it close? It is a giddy revenge game.
I was waiting for the reference.
It is a giddy revenge game.
Are you thinking? Did you look at giddy triple double? Did you fish around on it at all, Beltway Ben?
No, I couldn't get. The Thunder, the physicality scares me. I'll be honest. I might bet it on the side, but I'm not giving it out. Their physicality just scares me. I think they're going to get physical with him. And Giddy, listen, I'm a big fan of Giddy's
Like
game.
Olivia Newton-John?
Cash, yeah, I actually have heard of her.
Have you
with
heard that
Cash,
song? Let's get physical.
Physical.
I want to get physical.
Yeah, I've heard that.
That
one.
was like coming right out of the Sandy Grease stuff. I believe that was like right out of Grease into some of her solo stuff. She was already huge in Australia, but I feel like that, boom. Oh, and Xanadu. Oh my God, my cousin Kurt used to, every time we're over his house, he'd want to put Xanadu on.
Yeah, Xanadu, good song.
We'd want to watch the Warriors on old like Betamax. You don't know anything about Betamax, but he
Yeah,
would want to watch Xanadu
doesn't do much for me.
over
But
at Aunt
here,
Anita's house with Heidi, the German Shepherd, chasing me around.
interesting.
I can tell you some stories of Hollandtown, brother. Growing up in Hollandtown, I'd tell you some stories.
Oh,
It's
I'm
a
sure.
different time, Holmes. It's a different time.
Oh, I'm sure. But no, here, Isaiah Joe over 11.5 field goals attempted -115. Not something he's done a lot this year, but if you factor when SGA has missed games, he's been able to get over it. The Bulls are third, allowing the third most field goals attempted over the last 3. They want to play fast. I know OKC likes to make it ugly and dirty things up, but I still think we're going to see enough field goals attempted from Isaiah Joe in this one. 12, it's going to be sweaty, right? If he goes over it, he's not going for 20. I don't think.
Sweaty AF.
It'll be 10, 11, 12, or 13, somewhere in that range. So we're going to be watching until the end. Hopefully, he can get us there. Isaiah Joe over 11.5 field goals attempted -115.
You know who appreciated a good sweat, Beltway Ben?
Who did?
Olivia Newton-John.
Oh, Olivia Newton-John, right?
They're doing all the aerobics in the video, getting sweaty.
Are they?
This Isaiah Joe, I feel like we should dedicate that pick to Olivia Newton-John. I think she's alive.
Let me check.
You're the expert on these things.
Yeah, I'm the expert on
Well,
Olivia
you're the
Newton-John.
expert. You find things out about people real quick on the internet. and don't
She's
pretend you
dead.
don't.
Rest in
She's
peace
dead.
to Olivia Newton-John.
How long ago?
2022.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, rest
I
in
feel
peace.
like I knew that. I was worried.
That just made things upsetting.
Well, that put a damper on the show.
Well, this show's in her honor.
And like in all honesty, she's a mega. She'll live forever. Kids will be watching Grease forever. And Grease is on Broadway and stuff. I mean, Grease is
Grease is a good movie. I watched with my family a bunch growing up.
Grease too. Michelle Pfeiffer, not so much, but the original Grease, hell yeah. Rizzo.
I didn't realize that was her.
Who didn't
I
love
didn't know that was
Rizzo?
her. I didn't know that was her.
You didn't know Sandy was Olivia Newton-John?
No.
Who'd you think it was?
My
Faye
mom used, I
Dunaway?
used to have to watch
Like,
my
you know
mom
Faye
like
Dunaway.
family growing up. I don't care about it now. I don't.
But you don't know any other actresses. How would you even have given what I know about you, how would you have a frame of reference one way or the other? Like, I wouldn't think you would know it could be anybody or couldn't be anybody, because that would mean you'd actually have to know somebody. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but Grease is a pretty big movie.
Yeah.
My mom, I watched it multiple times, so I did know. I know
You should tell your mom that today's show was dedicated to Olivia Newton-John.
I will.
She'll appreciate that.
She probably will.
I think your dad would probably appreciate it as well. I feel comfortable speaking for Papa Hall there.
Yeah, he might. He might. Respect.
All right,
This
overtime.
show.
We're going way long.
Overtime. Today we will be getting again MLB 30 teams, 30 days. Guys, we're inching closer. We're inching
I
closer.
can't
We'll
believe you
be
don't have
step by
anything
step.
on WBC yet. I'm very surprised by this.
Well, the games start tomorrow. There's a game tomorrow, then there's 2 games Thursday, and then there's the big games on Friday. And the Friday lines aren't out yet, so we'll see. And also, last time the WBC was here, you couldn't bet player props. We'll see if you can this time. It'll be interesting to see. Very interesting to see. We do have one thing. We had our plus 105 on the US, and now we have Nolan McLean dealing with vertigo symptoms. Like,
oh, I missed that.
They said he's feeling better as long as he's going to throw a
You don't mess
bullpen when he
around
gets
with
15.
vertigo, homie.
No. But yeah, that's where the pitching's going. But again, you need 7 starts. So Webb's going to give you 2. Scooble, all the hype for just 1. Don't even get me started on that. Skeens will give you 2. That's 5. Can Kershaw's going to have to eat innings against one of their bad teams. So we'll see. We will see. But here today, baseball, we're almost there. We're almost there, guys. A few Wednesdays away. Also, real quickly.
Sacktown Athletics.
That's what we're going to today. Real quickly,
Sack.
we did have a few people in the Super Discord message me talking about home runs in baseball season because I'm a big player prop MLB guy. Anybody who knows me, I play a lot of player props. I do a lot of research on matchups and those things. I don't play a lot of home runs, to be quite honest with you, and that's what people chase because you have random people who don't watch much baseball throw in 5-leg parlays and it hits once and everybody runs to them. But I am going to be sending 5 guys there's a big enough slate. That Wednesday, I'm not sending 5 guys.
Do you want to marry yourself to 5? I mean, why don't you say like
just 5
at least 2?
5. No, 5. I mean, 5 guys is fine.
I
People
agree.
don't because if I send 2, I'll do 5. I'm not telling people to parlay all 5 of these guys.
No, I hear you. But
just
just be your 5 if you had to rank them for the day.
Right.
That's how you'd rank them.
Yes. So that will be in the Discord once MLB season gets here. I know people like home run. I'll give a few out on here, but I don't. Last year, like we hit Jazz Chisholm. We've hit a few, but it's easy for the dude with a million followers to tell you guys, "Oh, I hit this one home run parlay. Watch how many he's losing." They put in a lot. Home run parlays are hard. Baseball's a tough sport because a dude can hit a ball exactly where he wants, and it still turns into an out. That's just where things are in baseball. But sticking with baseball, we are going to the Sacktown A's today, a team that from the outside, I thought I might be able to get on them and find my way liking them. I like Kurtz a lot, but I know that the public is all over Kurtz, which forced me to stay away. Jason, I know you're going to get to a player in just 1 minute. The McNeil edition, we'll see. McNeil has not been a great baseball player the past few years. Early with the Mets, he was good. The reason I can't get there for really anything with their team total like I want to, the rotation. Can I buy Jacob Lopez again? I don't know. He was solid last year. I don't know if it's going to continue. Savali is a beach ball walking. I mean, that's what he is. Savali is not very good. Morales, we'll see. Young was fine last year. And then their bullpen, like a lot of beach balls. You know, we're going to use beach ball out here. Guys who throw beach balls. I just can't get there with their pitching. I think their lineup is going to mash. And again, we can't play
ballpark.
Yeah, like we can't play score runs. We can do RBIs. I was looking at some guys for RBIs. We couldn't get there. I do think this team is going to score a lot of runs. They're going to hit the baseball very well, but I think their pitching is going to hold them back. I think we'll see a lot of, like we did last year, their park 10 to 8 types of games.
I put a little something on Jacob Wilson, 200 hits. I love the way this kid plays. He knows who he is. He's a bit of a throwback. He had 151 hits in 125 games last year. I think the lineup behind him, around him, will be even better and just set the table. Do I worry that some of the walks take away from the hits? Sure, I do. It's gambling, folks. But Bet365 is giving me almost 7-1 for the purposes of this exercise. Beltway Ben, let's put it down as a half unit. Choppy getting a lot of run today. Choppy, you're with me? Or are you just holding him up?
No. I'm holding up. Hold on. He is on my father's fantasy team. We have him as a keeper.
Nice. So yeah, look, I don't think the pitching in that division is as good as it used to be. Houston's obviously on the decline. Seattle, but he sees a lot of those starters and some of his numbers. I mean, I'm not going to sit there and say I looked at all of his numbers against there, but he seems to hit some of those guys pretty well. He's an ascending player, and I think it's going to be a team that's loosey-goosey, and guys have fun playing together, and they chase individual records. Even collectively, team-wise, look, I don't love them as much as I did last year because I felt like nobody was talking about them at all last year. And the team numbers were too just crazy low to me. And look, I know I've made a fair number of plays here. And guess what? Tomorrow, Ben put this order together like I didn't. So trust me, I'm not going to have plays on that. Tomorrow, I got some stuff I like. And then you're not going to hear a whole lot from me in overtime for a while because I have some leans, but not a lot of plays that I love. But I do like Jacob Wilson and look, maybe this goes up a little bit. 650 at the Bet365 is where I played it. It was the best I could find it. Maybe it goes up between now and opening day. But if this kid stays healthy, he's a grinder. He's going to want to play about $150. And 200 hits is not out of the question for me with his skill set.
I was pretty frustrated. I wanted to find Denzel Clark stolen base props because I think he can't steal first base, but he's going to great damn defender in center field. When he gets on, he's going to steal. But only so many futures you can find, and a lot of them are the name guys that everybody's betting. So couldn't find one there. But again, I'm different from Jason where I don't have as much now. As we get closer, there will be more plays. And I know tomorrow we both have a play that we're both on the same way. and I'm also going to play something else with that team, so that'll be fun.
Excellent. And you can say the team, right? I mean, it's not. It's the
Yeah,
Buccos.
Pirates tomorrow.
It's the Buccos, who I think there's a pretty good chance. I don't mean this to you, Ben. I mean to the 12 people who've actually stuck with us for 50 minutes here, or however many it is, and thank you. We appreciate all you. I and Ben, Ben, probably like the Buccos more than you. We're also thinking about, what do you think about this? The MLB futures draft.
Oh yeah, it interests me. Give me 1 second here. I don't want to die on you guys.
Oh, you all right?
Yeah. No, I'm not thinking. I'm not that.
You need Pepto?
No.
So, we're thinking of starting a MLB futures draft in the Discord. Basically, we come up with the categories. We designate some as a 2-unit play, some as a 1-unit play, and we have a snake draft, and it's random order, and you've got to eventually fill out the grid. So it'll be like an AL team alt total, an NL team alt total, but you'll need 2 of them, right? So strategy gets involved. You can go any order you want. You can go to player prop first. You could go to postseason award first. You could go to whatever categories we want to designate, and you just start filling the grid and until it's all filled up, and then we compute everybody's return on investment at the end, and then we split it up. So if there's 20 people in it, everybody puts in $50, 1,000, 600, 300, 100 to the top 3 finishers, something like that. I did it back in my CBS days. I won it the first year, and frankly, I dominated it. Just saying, against all their other professional handicappers. And it's a lot of fun. RJ White, we're fully transparent. I've never seen anybody do this until RJ White did it at CBS for NFL. But I think it's something we could do with MLB because Ben and I are big seam heads. And let's face it, outside of the World Cup and Camila Cardosa, there's not going to be a whole lot to bet this summer. And of course, our friends at the Premier Lacrosse League who are back with us.
Yeah, no, I like that a lot. So I sent it this morning. I know some people in the Discord said they're excited. They would be down to do it. I am always. I know you brought up that topic to me a while ago when we were talking about it because I think we were considering doing it for football, but we can do it for football in August too.
Oh, absolutely. No, I think this would be a good dry run for football. Yeah. All right. Shout out to Olivia Newton-John, RIP. Shout out to Buzz Osborne, who's very much with us. Shout out to Coolio.
Check. Are you real fans of these people?
I have respect for Olivia Newton. I'm not
Julio's
running
not
around.
alive.
I didn't think so.
2022, him and Olivia Newton-John, we lost in 2022. Rest in peace.
I was not a big Coolio guy. He was fun. Like, respect. I don't listen. I'm not going out of my way to listen to Coolio music, but I'm not hating on it. Olivia Newton-John, world-class pop star. Again, I'm not. Her version of Hopelessly Devoted to You. I mean, like, I got nothing but respect for her. But, like, I wouldn't go and see them in concert, even if they were still with us. I'm going to see the Melvins in D.C. in July, even if I've got no hair. So, does that explain?
Right.
Have I categorized that fairly enough?
It's exciting.
Do you get where I'm coming from? Before we go, can you put up last night where we crushed it? 3 Lobster Night. Beltway Ben, what is your assignment by tomorrow's show?
Coolio.
No,
we're going to
not
no,
Coolio.
No, don't tell me.
I mean, if you want to put Coolio up on the screen, but I'm not going to have this hair tomorrow, so that's over.
No. Hold up. I know who it is. Mr. Wendell by Arrested
Tennessee.
Development and Tennessee.
Yes. If you on your own look up Coolio, or you could see it there.
Yeah, just like a Coolio.
Did you see how? Don't you think I like this? My hair looks like Coolio.
I can see it.
All
I
right.
think it's different type style, but yeah.
Well, yeah. Yes. There you go. We're up pushing 90 units since May 21st. If I could get a little more consistent, we'd already be there. Beltway Ben is a machine. He's a machine on the Discord. He's a machine live betting. He's a machine triple doubles. He's a machine behind the wheels of steel on this show. Let's everybody mess around and get a triple double tonight for Ice Cube. Then afterwards, we'll go to Fat Burger. You want to bet. We want to bet. Thank you for betting with us. Jody Foster's Army.